Episode 9 is quite possibly one of the worst episodes of the Walking Dead franchise, as nothing happens in this episode, and is filmed like a goddamn documentary. I will now show clips that sum up the whole episode.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Where are you going?
Come on and join our convoy.
I haven't killed since after the plane. And seeing that tree, I'd just...
We are out here helping. But this is bigger than any of us.
And we can't do it on our own.
That's why we made this tape.
That's why you're watching it now.
We need you, however you can, with whomever you can.
Now that horrendous episode is over, we move over to an episode based on, get this, Morgan and Grace helping someone who has already been bit by a walker.
You fucking kidding me?
And Grace calls jelly beans candy beanses.
Careful. Candy beans is a jawbreakers now.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Grace dies for her sins. Then Dwight takes a piss and dies. Morgan and Grace then get trapped in a room in a mall with walkers pounding outside on the glass door. I'm sorry, but in season 2, when Alicia and Elena clear out the hotel, we see Alicia face up against walkers, where they break through a glass door in a few seconds. And yet, Morgan and Grace are able to sit here and have a casual conversation.
Grace.
Chuck.
He's alive.
Morgan and Grace find Chuck.
He defecated through a sunroof!
And then he dies. Moving on to episode 11. Let's see how long it takes to sum up. Alicia and Strand meet Wes. Morgan and Althea rob a bank. Alicia, Strand and Wes get trapped in a building. Logan makes Morgan angry. Wes kills a man and Alicia paints a tree. 10 seconds. 10 fucking seconds it took to sum up this abysmal episode.
Well, that was idiotic. Off to hang myself. Off and left.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Episode 12 begins, and we are introduced to Rabbi Jacob, who spots Charlie hiding in a car, and then we see quite possibly the most disrespected walker in the entire Walking Dead franchise.
Oh, shaving cream! Oh, shaving cream! Oh, shaving cream! Oh, God. Oh, shaving cream.
Charlie tells the rabbi that she wants to stay with him. Then we learn that Rabbi Jacob's backstory is basically just Gabriel's backstory from The Walking Dead. John and June come for Charlie. Then John, June, Charlie and the rabbi get stuck on the roof, surrounded by walkers. And then finally, after 12 episodes, Logan finally decides to do something as he wants to take over Morgan's oil fields. Cut to episode 13, and we see in a flashback that Logan used to help people, and he gets in his truck to help a woman in distress, so he gets out, and any percent speedruns his way there. Logan gets to the woman, but it's too late, and this poor excuse is literally his villain origin story, if you can even call him one. We see the kids again, and we learn Morgan is a fan of child labor, as he has them slaving away down at the oil fields. Logan and his people arrive ready to take over Morgan's oil fields. I can't wait to see a battle ensue. Virginia and her people arrive and want to team up with Morgan's group, but they refuse. Virginia is about to kill them when Luciana decides to stay behind to help at the oil fields, and that's pretty much it for episode 13. In episode 14, Morgan and Althea meet Tom, who is on the run from the Pioneers, Virginia's group. The three of them hide in a car, and then later, Morgan and Althea discuss heading into one of Virginia's settlements and get caught. Virginia asks them to join them again, and Morgan says no again. We then hear some peak dialogue from Fear the Walking Dead.
Go on! Suck on a stone when you could be slurping soup!
Episode 15 is now upon us, and it's another fucking documentary episode. The episode starts off with Virginia.
Most folks call me Ginny.
Sorry, Ginny. Quite literally trolling Morgan's group in the apocalypse by making videos lying about her group. Later in the episode, Virginia arrives and draws walkers to the group, and we are treated to probably the most retarded death I've ever seen.
What are you doing?
Tom,
Get
what are you
off the fucking
doing?
bridge!
I got it. We must see what we were doing.
The bridge, you're making us mad!
Off the bridge.
Get off the bridge!
Off the bridge.
You're making us mad!
Off the bridge.
Finally, on the final episode of this atrocious season, it starts with Morgan's home being overrun by walkers, and he is forced to ask Virginia for help. John and June get married, and then Virginia arrives to take the group, where she sends them off to Auschwitz. She then shoots Morgan, and is about to kill him.
Do it.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Pull the trigger. Come on, motherfucker. Pull the trigger!
And the season ends with Morgan being left for dead as walkers approach him. This season is honestly the worst piece of Walking Dead to date, and was an absolute pain going through the season again, especially the second half, so thank God this is done.